Hello, welcome to part 12. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Well, more or less the day of the wedding. We're getting there. But I've managed to find, I've been out and had there was a few naughty people about, and I've managed to find some even better armour. We've even got a simple brigantine on now as well. So we've got more layers of armour, plus we've got better armour. Looks pretty cool. We've also got, we've managed to get rid of a load of things as well. We've got more money, 890, plus we've got everything fixed. Everything is ready.
God grant you health. What would you like?
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. Anyway, it turns out old Ambrose really used to be a knight. And this really is Toledo steel. You were right, Blacksmith.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
Right, it's time. I think we've got the ingredii. Longsword, the hermit's sword. Yeah, we've got the just enough ingredients. Let's do it. Now, I'm not going to put you through the whole thing, so don't worry. But let's see what we can come up with. Let's get that heated up nice and properly. Nearly there. Quench and finish. I'm pretty sure that looks like a pretty good shape to me. Let's finish it off. And see what Radovan has to say. New armour on, look. New gauntlets. Very nice. Right, Radovan. Is that any good? What do you think? Craftsmanship up to 13 plus perk point. That's what he's got to say. Hey up.
I've got something for you, Blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
Right. We've done that. Craftsmanship, survival. Excellent. I think now we need to get ready, don't we? We need to get ready, plus we need to rest. But we wouldn't have to rest all night, obviously. Sort of more early evening-ish. So there's our normal. Now we've got everything's fresh. But here we go. Now what I've done is I've put Under Armour on as well. Now whether they'll accept it or not, whether I'll Radovan to say, you know, you can't see the armour. Well, you can see the armour. But I haven't got any armour on the legs or the head, but I've got body armour and arm armour. You know, I haven't got the gauntlets on this other costume. You see what he has to say? See if I can get away with it. See if he notices.
You have a kind... Greetings. What do you
Yes.
need?
Hey, can we go? Can we go? Hang on a minute. I want to talk. Yeah, it's better to talk to him in here. I think I wanted to trade probably.
Can we go to Semine now?
Henry, have you been in the heat for too long, or what? We're going to a wedding, not a damn battle.
Is there a difference?
Listen, lad, stop fooling around and spare me your wisecracks. Take that armour off and put on something decent.
Oh, we didn't get away with it. Okay, so I've changed.
Can we go to Semine now?
Wasn't too hard, was it? You're looking quite spruce, in fact. I don't have to worry about you showing me up anymore.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold your horses for a while, Henry. I need to wash and change too, and then we can go.
Welcome, Radovan. And Henry.
Sir?
Well, do you have it?
Of course. Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honoured.
Has Lord von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Berghoff isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Lord von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off, but they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear, you seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honour?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offence and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Why would it be a disgrace?
Because of the beggars by the gate. And also because of Yurko and his band. I should never have invited them.
Do you want me to keep an eye on Yurko to make sure he stays out of trouble?
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer? If he proves himself, you can introduce him to Lord Van Berghoff as a reward, if that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails, I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Semine.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand, it's for security.
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course. Keep it safe, Radovan.
Right, we're in. We're in.
Just a few crumbs.
Locked out the peasants. Okay, we're in. So we've weapons have been taken off of us. We've got what we've got. Okay.
Welcome,
Something to eat, please. God will pay back double for your charity.
Well, we'll see what we can do there.
Well, we're not getting any younger.
I can
How's it
imagine
looking here
we're going to
so
have to do something.
I'll tell you.
But I
It's
think
been a long time
we'll have a
since
look
we've
about,
had a
shall we?
wedding like this.
Let's have a look around, see who's here. Guard. Right, we're in. But we've been travelling, so let's have a... Oh, and it's hot, see? It's hot. It's hot. Okay, who is about? Is everybody here yet? There's Sabat. So we've got to come and talk to him. And there's the huntsman's son.
I will be long then. Before that
Apothecary. Gerda. Right, okay. Guard.
Yeah, I'll massage them for you and you'll be as spry as a deer.
Wojtek.
Thanks, but it's not that bad.
So
And
we can
Mishka.
dance then.
You just never give up, do you?
Mishka, shall we have a dance?
My feet are sore.
He's hassling. Cool.
String you along, and then you look like an idiot when they finally tell you.
Right, who's in here? Food. Oh yeah. What we got here? Look at that. Yum.
It smells so good.
Roasted piglet.
Or an itch.
Yum.
Would you like some piglets, sir? It will go
Yes.
well with the wine here on the table.
You better avoid him so you don't cause a
I'll have some in a minute. Yeah, yeah.
Want some?
Gamekeeper.
I like it. Would you like some piglets, sir? Do it here anyway.
So everybody's in. They're all
biggest
here.
landowner in the
Gamekeeper. Radovan's wife.
His age commands respect. It would be rude.
Jerko.
Talking about our liquor.
Hey!
Keep an eye on these guys.
We dragged it all the way here. So I'd like a sip at least.
Jules. You better behave yourself.
Do it for me. I'm sure that
The
will be
Chamberlain.
changing on your watch.
Yeah, I hope so. That old fuck. You should have seen my yell in his ear.
Right, we need to talk to this guy, I think.
So you're really Lord von Bergoff's Chamberlain?
Yes? What's eating him so much?
So you're actually in charge of this whole domain?
That's about the size of it. I have Lord von Bergoff's full confidence.
And you're...
There's Bargin.
Wait. Tell me, haven't we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
No, I didn't. Me and my master were to deliver a message there.
Is that so? I've no recollection of you or your master, but little wonder. Lord von Bergoff receives countless messengers.
But you wouldn't even let us...
I said I don't remember.
Master Chamberlain, where's Lord von Bergoff? Why isn't he here yet?
What's it to you? Lord von Bergoff will arrive when the time's right.
Right. Remember him from the gatehouse?
Even at a wedding.
So I think that's the kitchen in there, because obviously we've been here before. There's the kitchen in there. Okay, there's more people.
Better avoid him so you don't cause
We know that there's a little cellar in there.
He's the one who started us all the time.
Pardon me.
I'm only defending myself.
So let's just keep on having a... Let's mill, shall we? Mill about.
Lad, come here for a moment.
Hey,
Father says we
Hello?
have to wait for Lord von Bergoff.
what's the matter?
What is it?
I'll tell you, but come closer. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubravka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Indeed. Why wouldn't I dance with her? Well, we can't let her sit in a corner till the end.
She'll be so happy. She's sitting there by the fire, the girl in the purple dress. But be gentle with her, though. She's a sensitive girl.
Right, what we got ourselves into already? This has got to be a. Right. Miss.
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dobravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Don't worry about the people. Just keep looking at me, and you won't care about anyone else.
I don't think that'll work.
How about I get you something to drink? For courage?
Well, that might work.
What do you fancy?
I'd like some wine.
There you are. Wine for the fair maid.
Oh, is that all we got left? Is cheap wine? Oh, I suppose it'll have to do, wouldn't it? You know, we don't want to use it all, do we? Here you go, miss. One to do, I'm pretty
Thank
sure.
you. And cheers. I don't drink very often.
Today is a special occasion. Young Lord Semine is getting married.
So he should at his age. So, shall we dance?
Let there be music.
Oh no! Let's go. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Oh! I don't think I've ever done any dance. Have we ever done any dances? Oh! I got 3 left feet. Wahey!
The bottom foot was mine.
Run away, yelling like crazy.
Hey?
Hi. Do you want to go and tell Voight making a fool? And miss all this fun?
I think we did all right there. I think we did.
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
Oh, that's not very good.
You dance like a fairy, Dobravka.
You're making fun of me. You were hopping around like a mad goat yourself. You wretch.
Oh. Oh dear.
I don't know who I pity more.
Now what we've done?
Definitely her.
Oh, she sat there crying. Oh. We come here as a guest to have a good time.
Break a girl's heart.
Right, miss.
What do you want from me?
I want to apologise. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Oh, that surely makes me feel better. It's easy for you to say. You won't have to listen to all the girls laughing at you in the morning. Dubravka dances like a bear. Dubravka's never been kissed. Dubravka will end up a nun.
Oh, come now. Don't listen to such talk. They used to laugh at me, too. Henry is a dung grubber. Henry holds his sword like a pitchfork. Henry's a bastard.
I thought you were a knight. Or in someone's retinue.
Well, I might look like one. But I'm really just a plain old orphan. When I arrived in Rattay, I had nothing but the clothes I was wearing. And I was unconscious. You'll see. Everything will turn out for the best. One day, all the girls will envy you.
That sounds nice. Thank you, Henry.
Phew. Okay, that's what's her name? We sorted that out. Now, should we go and talk to the mum? You know, she might have 20 groschen for us or something. Hello?
What have you done? I asked you to dance with her, not make her cry.
Hey?
I'm sorry, but she really can't dance.
If you're really sorry, go and apologise to her, you lout.
I already apologised to her.
Well, at least you did that.
And now we're a lout. Oh.
When will the ceremony start?
Father says
We're doing really well. We're doing really well so far.
You don't want to
No,
wait,
so we're at the
do you?
wedding. You're
You're
ready to
keen
come
to
here.
make your vows.
I feel like a bit of a gooseberry because we don't know anybody. There's the Miller guy. We never got to talk to him. Or we haven't talked to him yet, should I say. Peasant.
I really like this. It fits like a
Now
glove.
this is the groom, isn't it? I think we should have a chat with him.
Good day to you. What do you want from me?
You looking forward to being married?
Yes. Yes, I'm very fond of Agnes. As a wise man once said, 2 things are needed for a perfect marriage. The husband must be deaf, and the wife blind. Yes, we'll see.
Should we have a toast to you and your betrothed?
I shouldn't. The ceremony is still to come. Soon, I hope.
Where's your bride?
She hasn't arrived yet. She'd be here already if Sir Otto didn't keep us waiting. If it were up to me, I'd start without him. But Father won't hear of it.
And where's Lord von Burghoff?
How should I know? But I doubt he'll come anyway.
Oh? Why's that?
Because he couldn't care less about us. Father is really naive to think he does.
Well, we're sort of counting on him turning up, aren't we? That's what we're here for. Well, what have we got through this side? Okay, it's the dice.
Don't be a coward.
The bailiff is in here. Night watchman.
We'll see whose side luck
Scribe.
is on today.
But you are, little girl.
I'll pay you back one day. Just you wait.
Captain Gnarly. So,
You're forgetting I have a younger
have we been round everybody? We said hello to everybody. Okay, it's saying we've got to talk to Matey, haven't we? We've got to talk to this guy. So we've had a look round. We've got into trouble, which is normal.
Are you glad?
So we know where he is. He's here.
Lord Semi. I'm glad she's happy. Hey, I know you. You fought with us at the tavern.
I'm Henry.
Yeah, that'll be me. They call me Henry.
I heard. Anyway, what happened, happened. Let's not let it ruin our day. I'm Svatja. The pretty girl getting married today is my sister.
So I've heard.
This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that. First the wolves and then the injured leg.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa, and his drinking. Well, I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet?
Not yet.
If you want to talk to him, you'd better hurry up. Knowing him, he'll be sloshed in no time.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
What's it about?
When some poor lass catches his eye, we buzzes around her like a wasp.
And makes an incredible fool of himself.
And who's the girl?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Actually, girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? Good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
Well, I suppose
Jesus Christ, there's an idea. Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight.
Right.
What's Wojtek even saying to her?
So they
I
want
was walking by a while ago.
They want Henry
and he was telling her something about
to chat up this bird.
Platter of roast
Mishka.
Thanks. I'm.
Okay, how are we going to do this?
Oh, Mishka, dearest, you give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes 2 of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
They're a compliment.
Pay this beautiful damsel a compliment. That's allowed, is it not?
The damsel isn't interested.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
I don't know. I'd like to try it.
Another one?
Be my guest. I was just reciting Mishka a lovely poem. So let's see if you know any.
I'm sure we know some good poems. Probably have something to do with beer.
A vagabond I might be, with my pitcher empty. But now I am a lord, my dear, with a pitcher full of beer.
Told ya.
There might be something in that. Wojtek's been blabbering at me so long, I've worked up a thirst.
Blabbering? I was keeping you company.
I wasn't expecting a verse from the royal court. But that, you haven't done too well so far.
That's putting it mildly. You'd bore even a chicken to death. Never mind a clever girl like you, Mishka.
Just...
You know what, Wojtek?
Yeah.
You can kiss my ass.
What did you say?
Shut up, the pair of you! I've had quite enough of your cock-measuring contest. And I don't know which is worse. That or your stupid rhymes.
But where are you going, Mishka?
Anywhere. As long as it's away from you two fools. What
fucking hell. See what you did?
What?
Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
She wasn't interested, buddy. I rescued both of you. Ah, typical. So I'm in trouble again with another 2 people. So there's 4 people I've upset.
Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
So far.
How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
Don't try to bluff us, Henry. We saw how she sent both of you packing.
Anyway, you lost, so you're drinking.
Wait. What do you mean, lost? It was you 2 who made a bet. For 10 groschen.
Well, We did twist your arm a bit, so we'll drink with you.
All right, then. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. To ours!
To ours, then.
I should go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him. He'll introduce me to Lord von Berghoff in return.
Right, that's another drink. Another piece done. So we've taken some damage, haven't we, through that dancing. Let's see the boss.
He already has a horse, so why would I give him another one?
Hopefully you'll still have him a month from now.
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
Wouldn't it be enough to give them a bit of food and encourage them to move on?
You think I didn't think of that? Or that I'm a pinch purse?
I certainly didn't mean that, sir.
If it was up to me, they'd all eat their fill. But my cook won't allow it. She cooks well, but she's shamefully stingy.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
Okay, time to talk to the guard. What do you need?
You're Henry, right?
Yes.
The one who came with the blacksmith?
Yes.
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Semine would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
So, do we give them money?
How about giving them a few groschen? Wouldn't that do it?
Christ, don't even think about it. If word gets out among the beggars that we're handing out coin, there'll be twice as many of them tomorrow. Never, ever give them groschen. Better let them starve than that.
Wow. Speech up to 10 with a pert point.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Semine's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Where's the pantry?
Right behind the kitchen. But like I said, the cook won't let anyone in.
I reckon the cook will be in the kitchen, eh?
Where else? And she never takes her eyes off the pantry door.
Have you tried just asking her?
Why would I do that? I'm telling you, it's no use.
How can you be so sure? Maybe she'll be reasonable in the end.
Try it then.
I'll talk to her.
I'll try talking to her.
Are you drunk?
No.
I'm not. Why'd you ask?
Then you must be daft in the head.
No, if I can't reason with the cook, I can always try sneaking into the pantry.
Well, if you do, just make sure she doesn't catch you.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
I'm starving.
Good to hear. I'm starving.
Then I wish you a hearty appetite.
All right. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
I suppose, I mean, we've got into trouble a few times so far. So I guess a few more times we're getting into trouble. Collect food on the wedding. 21 out of 40. Now, if you've already got food on us, like we've already got food on us, that doesn't count. So I'm going to go around and collect all the food, plus the food that we've already got. I might as well get some beer while we're here. You know, somebody just left it there. So I filled my pockets. There's the door. There's the cook. Keeping our eye on the door.
What are you looking for? There's plenty to eat outside. Get out of my way.
It's not, it's all gone.
You'll find food outside.
It's not, it's all gone.
What would you like, young man? Did the food run
Yes.
out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
All the food's gone.
Your Lord Semine tells me you don't want to give anything to the beggars by the gate.
Well, I don't. What do you care?
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on me. I can't share what I don't have.
Is there really nothing left?
If I give them what's left, I won't have anything to cook with tomorrow. And then what? Tuma should have just driven them away. Why even bother with them? This is my kitchen. Stay out of my way, please. What are you looking
All
for?
right.
There's plenty to eat
There isn't.
outside.
It's all gone.
What are you doing here? Can't you
All
see
right.
I'm busy?
Bloody hell. You misery. I mean, we've got a few of these, so I might as well take this a lot as well. See, a couple more and we're full up. So I'll just take all this. I mean, it just popped up. Here we go. Now I filled up on all the food that we needed.
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them.
It's going to have to be. Because we can click on like the food that we already owned and it wouldn't count. So it has to be the food from the wedding. I mean, we can give them some ale and everything, but that strong broth, don't give it to them.
That'll have to
You
do.
need it.
It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
Second beer. Okay, so we are actually having a couple of beers. That's that done. Like I said, that broth, I gave him the broth, so it completed that. But you can use it for another event coming up. Okay, boss is gone. Next.
And the groomsman? Doesn't a man of your stature deserve finer livery?
That isn't, is it?
be the point, Bartosz?
It is.
It'd be covered
Mr.
in manure in
Capon.
no time.
If
Or
you
my
say
lord.
so.
I would never have thought that a
Might have
tailor
known.
would know how to use it.
Well, well, well. Who do we have here?
What are you doing here?
I'm working at our task. What else?
But how did he get in?
What's it to you? Mind your own business.
Okay.
Leave me be.
You're being a pain again.
What do you want from me? I wasn't good enough for you, so stop pestering me.
Okay, fair enough. He doesn't want to talk. So everybody's here.
Careful.
Gurney.
But I don't want to.
I hear you're in charge of the sword fighting tournament.
That's right, Henry. What is it? Would you like to try your hand?
First, I want to ask you something.
What do you want to know?
What are the rules?
Very simple. It's not hard. Everybody gets a wooden sword, and whoever wins first, wins. Whoever beats young Lord Alder, Svatobrook the bailiff's boy, and Lord Semine himself takes it all.
And what's the price?
Let it be a surprise.
You don't know, do you?
True, I don't. But I hear our master's being very generous, so you won't be disappointed.
Who do I fight first?
Young Lord Alder's waiting for you.
The groom?
Aye, him. Don't you dare wound him, Henry.
Okay.
I'll be happy to take part.
All right. Then go and challenge our young lord to a duel.
Challenge your Samine to a duel. I don't know about that. I think we need to... Let's have another chat around. Because I spotted this guy in the corner. The gamekeeper, again.
Hey! I know you! Oh, Christ. Look at the state of you, gamekeeper.
Henry!
Stop shouting, for God's sake.
I've been waiting for you, you know?
Oh, well. What do we do with you now?
You have to help me get back on my meat.
Meat? What meat?
On my feet, I said. Feet! Henry, have you been taken?
What, me?
You? What about you? Are you drunk? Or what?
Good God, how am I supposed to help you get back on your feet?
Since you ask. Well, I could use some broth. Strong beef broth. That'll get my blood flowing.
I'll see what I can do. You just stay here and don't budge.
Don't worry. I'm really not going anywhere right now.
So that's where we could have given him the broth. But instead, this is Mrs.
Henry, have you seen that husband of mine?
I saw him. He's completely plastered.
I'll kill that fool. He'll just never change. Where can I find him?
He's in the flower bed behind the dovecote.
Jesus wept. All right, I'll go and get him. We'd better go home before he makes us a complete laughing stock. Thank you, Henry.
Oops. But at least that's that done. Okay. Our next appointment is with talk to the Moravians or challenge. I think we'll talk to the Moravians. Hopefully they're behaving themselves.
If we don't have to wait for him, the ceremony...
Well, well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents. I'll come in peace.
You gave me a hammer in last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, from Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Okay, I think we should.
Why not? I'd love to have a drink with you.
Of course you would. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's near fit to drink. We have to find something better.
Yeah.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bambot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we kept them being up fishy, but old Samin took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Boddock even put them under guard, with our liquor inside.
All right. But how will I recognise this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some geech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I reckon I don't have much choice, do I?
So now we need to go and steal some booze.
Or your bride will leave you at
Okay,
the
now I know where it is. I know where it's kept. So, hello. I'm just gonna... I just need to have a look in here a minute. Don't worry, I'm just popping in. So this is the guard, is it? It's a mean guard. Hello. What have we got on here?
I'm so fucking sick of this.
Armorer's kit. Arrows and no sword. Well, we can't pick anything up that's in there. Unlucky.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the gamp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
Aye. Shut the door on your way out. Please. Good lad. Okay, armorer's kit. Now, I don't think we should steal. Because, you know, there's guards about, isn't there? They might just want to check. So let's not push it. Here it is. Schnapps. There's actually 2 bottles here. So there's that one. And we got this tin pitcher. So, I mean, we could steal it, but then... No. So I think that's enough. Can't take those. I think that's enough. So we weren't in it. Don't shut the door on myself. No, this way. But let's keep it tidy. Keep it tidy. Hey, I opened the door again. Wasn't me. Nice. That went nice and smooth.
You better slow down. So you don't.
Here we go.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on. Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail Henry. Come and sit with us and have a swig.
Might as well.
Well, I can't say no to that, since I brought it to you.
I knew you know Egypt. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
7 beers and 4 shots of rum.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
No.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord?
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came? I showed it to old Semine. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. Such a lovely piece of work, and for Lord Semine himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. All the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Oh, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away.
In yellow.
How's life treating you, old Bram?
Could be better.
Who have we seen in yellow? And who do we know is a toad? Yeah. And I wondered where he'd escaped to.
Such a pretty woman and no escort.
The escort is what
Typical
I'm
hands.
afraid of.
I might have known. Where there's trouble, Lord Capon is never far off.
You two know each other?
Unfortunately. What do you want, Henry? Can't you see I'm busy here?
I'm glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, no. I mean, Henry.
No. I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hanush why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
Like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you think someone nicked it?
I don't think so. I'm sure of it. The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
hold on. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
And how do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around.
You know, you'd have thought that, well, it's hands in it.
Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Seming will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
Why should I believe you?
You don't have to. But do you actually have a choice?
I don't.
There you go then.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And Henry?
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
Yeah, I'll do it, Hans.
You'd
You
have to
carry on,
wear it.
mate.
He doesn't miss a chance to have a go at anyone.
Right.
If I'm not
Where
wrong.
have you been all
Now we
night?
got to find this guy again. I bet he's hiding somewhere. In plain sight, probably.
And it still wasn't enough for them.
So it's the bailiff's son. No, we know who that was. Him. That was lucky. That's not the sword, is it? Can't be.
Radovan's present for young Lord Seming is missing. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it?
I didn't see any sword.
Sword? How do you know it's a sword?
Fuck. All right, I saw it. Like everyone here, I reckon. Radovan was bragging about it all over.
Do you think being the bailiff's son puts you above the law? You're counting on the deepest shadow being under the candlestick, eh? But make no mistake, if it turns out you're involved in this theft, you're gonna get not just yourself in trouble, but your father as well. He'll have to give you an exemplary punishment, so folk don't say he's let you off light, because that could cost him his job.
Damn it. I didn't think of that. All right, have it your way. I took the sword. Happy now?
Why would you even steal the sword in the first place?
I wanted to humiliate old Samin. For the way he treats us. If the present for his son got lost right under his nose, he'd look like a demented old fool.
Oh, poor Radovan will be the one who'd get the worst of it. And I'm right behind him. You didn't think of that?
I'm sorry.
Where's the sword now?
I had to get rid of it fast, so I threw it in the pond.
You can't be serious. How am I supposed to get it back now? God Almighty save you if it fell in deep.
Wow. The pond is the other side of this wall, isn't it? So I know where the pond is. Let's tell the boss. Radovan. Not my boss. Well, he is, I suppose. Well, he's... You know.
You for the gift.
So no, he doesn't want to know.
That's right. First class sword. Worthy.
So I'm hoping this will open. Smoke the food. That's a smoker there. That's cool. There's so much. Oh, wow. Oh, that was lucky. Sword for young blah blah blah.
Just like Svatya said.
Right, okay. Oh, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought we was going to have to go and get a duck and convince the duck to go and get his whole gaggle or whatever it is.
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
That's not important. The main thing is it's turned up undamaged.
As you say, you have my thanks. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Burgov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Burgov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Oh, what?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started.
I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.